guys, how you doing? This is Manga etc. I'm here today to bring the review for One Piece Manga Chapter 939. So, just a couple of things I want to talk about. So, the first thing is that just knowing that the Kaido Pirates, the hundred the Beast Pirates, what's the crew name? I can't remember. Anyway, Kaido's Pirates, they now know about this whole crescent moon and the little card thing. So, they're just sending out warriors everywhere, left, right, and center, and slaughtering the like people that with the tattoos and etc. So upon reading this, I was like, oh my gosh, this could be a problem, and it definitely is a problem because regardless of whatever of people dying, some people still making it to the allotted time and place. The numbers are now going to be, well, they've dropped already. They've dropped already because we see within this chapter that people are getting killed for the we've got people are getting killed for this. So yeah, so regardless of what I previously thought, the numbers are now getting lower. So we have that whole scene with with Trafalgar and Shinobu. Now the reason why I want to bring this up is because I don't know, there's just something about seeing Trafalgar defend this crew that I really liked. It's kind of like another side of Trafalgar that we haven't really seen up until now. So I did like that. But the other thing to come out of the scene was the fact that the guy that Zoro was previously chilling with, Mr. Happy, as I want to call him, seems to be one of these guys with the crescent moon tattoo. And now he doesn't seem like much, but maybe I'm wrong. Looks can be deceiving. Maybe he's a top-notch samurai. But yeah, we see within this chapter that he's holding one of the cards, and he is now with uh, a team part of the Alliance team. Another thing that I wanted to mention was the whole thing with Zoro within this chapter. So at the beginning of the chapter, Zoro faints. Now, I spent a little bit of time thinking about it, and I just don't buy it. At first, I thought he fainted because of the wound. Then I said, nah, 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 nah. There is no way he's fainting because of the wound, because he has received bigger and better damage and still remained standing. Thriller bark. If you don't know what I'm referring to. Then I reread it, and then I noticed some sounds, just before he faints. So okay, maybe he fainted because of hunger. Then shortly after that, I went, nah, 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 nah. That shouldn't be the case. His intro into One Piece, where he was tied up and left hungry for a couple of days. I can't remember how many days it was, but hungry for a couple of days. So that shouldn't be the case either. Then I thought, okay, maybe it's a combination of the two. But then I said to myself, nah, because like the wound and the hunger, no, I wasn't buying it. And so the really only real reason I could find for them to make him faint is just so they can get him away from the bridge protector for a little bit, so we can learn a little bit of information that we learn about him. But more importantly, so we can get the reveal that the hoe, forget her name, is in fact Momosuke's sister. And if that's the case, cool. But find a more realistic way within your world, within the One Piece world, to do it. But it's not plot breaking or anything. I'm just saying, like, it's just something that I noticed. Give your boy Zoro some respect. You made him stronger than this. Don't disrespect him now. But regarding his wound, so he received a shoulder wound, and he was complaining that was hurting. A little tug from little Miss Ho was giving him problems. But Otoko does mention that, you know, she gave him some medicine, some toad oil. So I'm thinking that when the fighting does take place, when the main battles do take place, his shoulder will be fine again. But it is something to mention that even if it wasn't, I would be fine with it because that's typical Zoro. In most of Zoro's fights, he never goes 100%. I know someone told me this as well. He never goes he never he almost always goes into a fight wounded, or he just doesn't go 100%. And I'm gonna go through some for you just so you know. Now, way back in the beginning of One Piece, when he fought Buggy's right hand man, he was wounded. He got cut on the side earlier by Buggy. Uh, the arc after that with the Usopp arc with the one Usopp trains his fights during that arc, he was still suffering from that wound. Uh, Mihawk, he just got slaughtered. But the fights after that, he was still suffering from that wound. Uh, that's enough. There's enough examples, but there are more. But yeah. So yeah, I'd have been fine with Zoro having his shoulder wound going into the Mega Bane battles within this arc. But yeah, that's everything I've got to say about this chapter. I give it a 3-star rating. Call it a view like always, guys. Must for your thoughts and opinions. If you haven't already, please go to my YouTube channel. But most importantly, take care. Have a nice day.